LMS UK here. We're with the incredibly talented Rachel Liu. I'm so excited because today I've been listening to you live. Not for the first time. I've seen you live a few times now, and you've been with us for years, Rachel.
Yes.
So we're really excited to have you here in Portsmouth. How was today's session?
It was amazing. I mean, the whole team have been really good. I wasn't expecting as many of them, but they've all been so professional, and like the actual studio itself is beautiful. It's incredible. One of the best ones I think I've ever been in. So it was a really good experience.
It's been incredible for us. Like for me, being in that studio with you, hearing your vocals like that is just unbelievable. Like, because I've seen you in London before, I've seen you perform in places, but hearing it in that context was amazing. And what I'm really excited about is it's new music.
Yes, yeah, I've got some new music coming out. It's been a while actually. I tend to like leave it a year in between, which I'm getting out of the habit of doing. So yeah, I've got a couple more. There's one coming out. It will be early kind of summer. That is called The Last Time. I forgot then because there's so many in the works. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. It's like a pop upbeat, perfect kind of intro to summer type of track.
Today, the new ones that I've heard have been like so vibey, like so cool to just be in that room and just kind of listen to. I remember some of your old tracks on the way here. I was listening to them in the car and I was like, it's just bringing back so many memories of like late night drives, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I think I kind of wanted to escape that bedroom pop a little bit rather than the lo-fi stuff. And I denied being a pop artist for so long. I wanted to be something else, but no, I'm pop through and through, so that's what I've got coming out.
So we've got new releases coming out. Talk to me about kind of the meanings behind them. How did they come about, the songwriting process? Where did it all begin?
So with the one that's coming out most recently, that will be The Last Time. It's kind of a breakup empowerment song. I do empowerment songs quite frequently, but this is more of a standing on my own type of one. The one that you were listening to in there as well, Broken Glass. I have stopped kind of drinking quite a lot recently, and it's hard to kind of have a social life when you're not drinking and everyone else does, and it's kind of how it affects you. I was just fed up of sitting in a pub at the end of the night being sober and people around me not.
I can really relate to that because at the moment it's like, right, you want to be a bit of a health kick, you don't want to go out every Friday and Saturday, but then you're just home like, oh, what should I do?
Yeah.
And it's like that middle point.
It's the middle ground, I think, as well, and finding time for doing things you love with the people you love that isn't being absolutely smashed, basically.
New fun activities, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've been with LMS UK for ages and we love you. We've got an amazing team that actually adore working with you. What's that been like? Talk me through that, because it's been years now.
Yeah, it has. It's been incredible, to be honest, because from every kind of mentor that I've had, every coordinator that I've had, every show, there's been so much support. I've never felt as well supported in terms of I could go to any member of the team and ask such specific questions. Like I was asking a tax question the other day that was like, I think it did get answered, and I don't know, I just think it makes me feel really good. It feels like I'm part of something, especially with how well it's progressing and how much you're doing, and being surrounded by other artists as well who are doing the same thing. It's great.
I really appreciate that though. We want that music community and we want everyone helping each other, sending contacts in the Discord and building that. And obviously you work with Luke, who's your marketing specialist, and she works with you. Chatty, lovely, outgoing.
Yeah.
But you've got a very distinct brand in what you do, haven't you? So it's important that we come with the data of what's working on socials, but actually you come to us with, this is my image, this is what I want to be perceived as. And how would you describe your brand when people look at that as socials?
So everything bright. I normally have the greenest of green nails, the greenest. This is not a good reflection of how I am today, but very bright, very warm. I tend to kind of post how I feel if I'm not posting.
Yeah.
Don't ask any questions. But I think Luke understood me instantly. A lot of the team at LMS did as well. Like it's been really, really just transparent, and it's once you've got that vibe, you know kind of what to produce, and it's just reflected in kind of the content I've posted as well.
And in terms of that content, I want to kind of pick on that on TikTok specifically, because I've seen a lot of the bits come up, like, and it's whether it's the covers, whether it's the get to know me's, that engaging stuff. Do you enjoy making that now, or maybe before it was more of a chore and a bit of a task?
I think before, kind of pre-TikTok, it was hard to do content that was personalised. And I think now there's things like TikTok, there's things like Instagram Reels. People want to know you as an artist, and I think it's so important. We spoke about it plenty of times in our meeting, how to be authentic is what is going to get you those fans. And I think that's something that I've been building as much as I can, and it's work. And I'm reaching out to a lot more musicians specifically on those apps as well.
I love that word authentic, because like I see pictures of you from young, and you're very like even today coming into a studio full of strangers, and the kind of music that you produce, it's a very personable thing to kind of put out, isn't it? Is there ever doubt in your mind as an artist where you're like, oh, I'm not sure whether to release this or to do this?
Every day. Every day, yeah.
And is there a comparison with others? Do you look at other musicians and like, oh, I wish I was there? Is that something that, as an independent artist, you might experience?
Yeah, well, I've got friends who, you know, they've played like Reading and Leeds Fest, and I've got friends who still busk and still do this. So it's really easy, I think, to compare yourself. It's your journey and your journey alone type of thing, no matter who kind of helps you out along the way and whose journey you might affect. It's one of those things that I just find I have to ground myself sometimes and realise what I'm doing it for, and it's because of the love of music. It's easy to doubt yourself, I think, but that's why Luke's great, because she never lets me.
Not for a minute. No. That's not what we're about here at LMS UK. But I love that, because you're very honest and transparent about it, and I think a lot of artists will experience that.
Yeah.
And maybe it is about enjoying that process a little bit, and like, okay, yeah, I am here, but let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, I've got no pressure at this point. Let's put stuff out. Let's try different things. Let's see what my audience connects with. And I think that's what you're really good at in your socials, but also your music, as we've seen today.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to be like a perfectionist about things, but I come back to that simple saying of like, you've got one life, live it how you want to live it, do what you've got to do. If you hate it in 2 years, you can delete it. It's as simple as that.
Now that is some brilliant advice. Rach, thanks for coming in. We really, really appreciate it. I'm really excited for your new music, and everyone go check it out.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, guys.
Welcome.